get a large tax refund? That could be due to poor tax planning. Stick around to the end of the video to find out why. In today's episode, John and I will be discussing the difference between withholding tax and source tax deductions and taxes payable. Very exciting video on the table for today. John, why don't you get us started?
Absolutely. Thank you, Carlo. Like you mentioned, it's probably more of a timely video than anything now that people are starting to get their tax refunds back from the government. It's something that we've begun to notice within our client base as well, and just in the conversations we've been having. There's those people that are super excited for that tax refund, when realistically, should they be? Or are we, or is there any ways that we can improve that and essentially have as close to no tax owing or no tax payable as possible? That's probably the area that you're going to want to be in, specifically in retirement. Reason being is when you're in retirement, there's going to have to be some what we call source deductions or some taxes payable up front on things from Canada Pension Plan to Old Age Security to your RSP withdrawals, RIF withdrawals, things like that. And essentially, if we're left behind with a very large refund, we're probably taking way too much tax than we need to. It's better in your hands than in the government's hands, realistically.
That's great food for thought, John. A lot of clients come in and are excited about a large tax refund, but it does mean that you've been paying tax ahead of time throughout the year. Let's just take an overview on taxes payable versus taxes that are paid at source, whether deducted from your paycheck or deducted from OAS, CPP, or from RIF payments. So you will have taxable income. This is for income from a variety of sources: CPP, Old Age Security, RIF payments, or any other sources of income. When you total all of that up at the end of the year, you will have to pay tax on that money. Throughout the year, as you're earning a paycheck or getting CPP or OAS, you have the option of giving tax to the government ahead of time versus paying a big lump sum at the end of the year. When you file your taxes and either have a balance or a refund, it means that the government has taken too much tax, or you've given too much tax to the government, or you haven't given enough. So you should be asking yourself, could you be doing something with your money if you kept it in your hands during the year? Or do you like to get a big refund and feel as though you have a lump sum of money that you could spend, either pay down debt, invest, or take a vacation? There are strategies that we can employ to try to reduce the amount of refund you get or reduce the amount of balance that you owe when you file your taxes.
And I think we have a pretty good understanding that you're going to probably be better with money than the government is in terms of when they're going to spend it. So it's probably better just to keep that in your pocket on a day-to-day and withhold a little less tax and just have that as spending money if need be. And this is one of the reasons why we try to prioritize looking at the overall tax situation of our clients, because a lot of what we do with the investments do play a role into taxes that you do have to pay. So even if you've spoken with your financial planner, they should be looking at your tax returns. It's the reason why with our clients, we ask them every year to get our tax returns and notice of assessments in. This way we can keep a good overview of the entire situation and make sure you're paying as little tax as possible. Or if you can't escape the tax, at least you're paying the amount you need to pay and avoid having to get that large refund or large amount owing back. So let us know down in the comment section below. Is this something you review annually with your financial planner? Do you take a look at the overall tax situation? And as always, if you did enjoy our content, remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. But until next time, I'm John Yoconetti.
I'm Carlo Cancino.
And this has been
Ask Team FG.